Hello. I would like to use a Ramana Maharshi response to one of his devotees as a basis to this video. The response comes out of the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi, and it is talk number 1. A wandering monk was trying to clear his doubt and asked Ramana how to realize that all the world is God. Ramana replied, "If you make your outlook that of wisdom, you will find the world to be God. Without knowing the Supreme Spirit of Brahman or God, how will you find his all-pervasiveness?" And I want to go back and clarify a word or two in Ramana's response. And the first word is wisdom. Wisdom is not a bunch of conceptual knowledge that we've added to ourselves. In fact, wisdom is the absence of conceptual knowledge. When you have emptied yourself of all conceptual knowledge, you will experience yourself as wisdom. In Ramana's words, that which remains after you have emptied yourself of all of your false knowledge of yourself, such as your identities and your attributes and your will, that which remains is yourself. Is being, is the infinite, is God, is Brahman. So if we go back and we say, we reread this, if you make your outlook that of wisdom. Well, when you know yourself as wisdom, as yourself, then that is your outlook. You only know the one. There's only one reality. There's only one of yourself, right? And in knowing the one of yourself, you will know all. You will find the world to be God, like he says in his response. Without knowing God or Brahman, how will you find his all-pervasiveness? What he's referring to here is, until you convert conceptual knowledge into wisdom by emptying yourself, by emptying your egoic mind to know yourself directly, which is another way of saying you're emptying the finite, right? You're emptying the limited. You're emptying the boundless and the bondage. And when you empty that, you will know the infinite. Because the finite cannot directly know the infinite, and the infinite cannot directly know the finite. The finite can only know the finite, and the infinite can only know the infinite. So when you cross back from the finite mind into the infinite self, you will know his all-pervasiveness as yourself. And how do we get there? Through I am. I am is the conduit, is the bridge from conceptual knowledge into wisdom, from the finite into the infinite. And that is where your Savior lies, is in the wisdom of knowing your infinite self as Brahman, as God. And when you know that, you will know all, and you will experience yourself as peace, as happiness, as contentment, as fulfillment, as satisfaction. So to bring this full circle, yourself is your Savior, and you experience yourself through the conduit, through the tether, through the leash back to yourself via I am. I am is what this message is pointing to, is what Ramana is pointing to, is the wisdom you seek. And when you seek this wisdom, you will experience the beautiful qualities of yourself, which is your Savior. Take care.